Let's talk about Frankenstein. Frankenstein is a horror, and it was written by Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley is one of the most perfect stories that shows how life was viewed at her time and period. Also, it was very uncommon to see a woman's literary work be so famous and known. When we refer to the monster in Mary Shelley's history, we want to make sure that we understand how he comes into life as a big man. But it is very important to also know that he is portrayed mostly for being ignorant to human behavior. He was not able to speak, read, or even understand what human interaction looked like. But we can see that he stumbles upon several cottages and picks up language skills from what he hears, which turns him more of a sympathetic character rather than just a scary character, like perhaps of what he looked like or how he looks like is not going to be so much portrayed. This turns him into like being more sympathetic and a figure to humanity that it will be more accepted. By this, Mary Shelley shows the readers the importance of verbal communication and also the importance of knowing what this was the only way through which people can truly understand each other. It is when the monster learns how to express himself that, of course, his actions are no less than horrifying. Moreover, of course, the actions of killing William, they show the reader that Frankenstein is capable of hurting without any regards of it, or regrets, or personal motives, which helps him be scary with his unappealing appearance. When the monster speaks, things change because they show a part, or the author shows a part of Frankenstein that is unexpected. He is left alone with a feeling of terror since he figured out that the way he looked was scary for people and it made it comfortable for everyone. So, what he does is that he tries to be accepted and he tries to show his sympathy by secretly helping the cottagers and rescuing a young girl that received a bullet for his trouble. Of course, this demonstrates his humanity. Even if we analyze William's murder, it's very important to notice that he had fury against Victor, and he was driven to do this action by the hurt he felt. Mary Shelley portrays to the readers a little sympathy towards the monster. However, she tries to portray Victor as fragile and trying to be the hero. However, of course, we can interpret him as being alienated, and the reader creates a barrier between the character and we make sympathy with Frankenstein. If Victor lost power of speech, he would lose his power of speech. But this means that if Frankenstein had power of speech since the beginning, Frankenstein would have had a whole better connection to humanity. This causes, of course, the monster to take place as being more human and likable, which shows how Mary Shelley demonstrates the overwhelming importance of language in shaping individuals' identities. So that's how we see the connection of humanity that Frankenstein had. Even though he looked unappealing, he was trying to make sure that he did good deeds in order to communicate with the rest of the humanity, to make sure that they understood what he was and why he did the things that he did. Thank you so much.